Welcome to another Nerd Update. This week we're going to be covering April 7th through April 13th. My name is Paul Odd. I've partnered with Summit Edge Realty. I do not represent the Heart of Kentucky Association of Realtors or anyone else. Let's head to the computers and check out those numbers.
Okay, so let's get into the numbers. When we look at new listings, we can see we have the highest for the last 4 years for this week of the year. I think we're likely recovering from the previous rain and subsequent flooding that we've recently had. It's also the highest we've had in the last 4 weeks. For total inventory, we still represent about 4 months of inventory, pretty normal for this week of the year. It is the highest inventory that we've seen this year, which again matches my anticipation that the market is heating up in preparation for late spring and summer. Looking at under contract, we have total pending is in line with the previous 4 years. Pending within 7 days remained at a steady 29% between last week and this past week before. When we look at closed, right, pendings 4 weeks ago were 50, so most of the deals seem to have completed. Had a few that either fell out or got delayed or even moved up earlier, right? And this is weaker than most of the previous 4 years. Price reductions still higher than normal, and I expect this to continue to increase as her inventory continues to increase. For the days on market, right, higher than the last 4 years, and again, I'm measuring days from listing to pending, and I'm counting that day when the sale closes. And this is still about half of some nearby areas. Interest rates, right? Another slight decrease this week. I know there's been a lot of nervousness and anticipation of what the interest rate's doing, and there's a lot of political involvement, things going on and affecting this, but it is still going down. It's still lower than last year. It's been fairly stable over the last 6 weeks. We've been up or down by 1 or 2 hundredths, and it's been under 7 since late January, which 7 is a threshold in a lot of people's minds of when housing becomes unaffordable, right? Median home prices, the same graph I showed last week. It still looks like we're settling out quite a bit. Please don't forget to like and subscribe down below and leave a comment, ask a question. Tell me, does this match what you're seeing in the market? If you have a different opinion or maybe a different take on the data. Again, this is Paul Odd with the Nerd Update. I hope you have a good week.